Hello everybody, this is Fi. We are about to play Himawari's Garden. I haven't seen anything past what you're seeing on the screen right now. And this appears to be a very quite cute looking game. I'm gonna go ahead and, I think this screen is gonna stay still here for a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and read game page here. It says, Bloom the world. You're Himawari, a descendant of the clan of the gardening witches. You've been entrusted in an important mission by the Forest King. Go down the mountain, meet the forest inhabitants, and bring to life the garden of their dreams. You have the power to create all kinds of plants, fungi, and trees, which will grow, reproduce, expand, and decay all on their own. It will be your job to determine which kind of vegetation each one of the forest people needs. Every plant possesses its own characteristics which impact how it grows, how often it reproduces, and the pattern of its expansion on the field. Feel free to experiment different combinations to your heart's content. Plant some seeds around you by clicking with the left mouse button, and watch as they grow in real time. Try out other seed, sit back, and witness the beautiful garden expanding before your eyes. If you complete all the quests in this very short demo, you may get a glimpse at the truth of what happened to the forest and to your clan, and the reason why you were chosen by the Forest King. Alright, controls are WASD movement, shift is sprint, left mouse click is plant seed only when the on-screen cursor is green, X is talk to the NPCs, that's an unusual choice. Tab is toggle the plant info menu, and P or escape is pause. Alright. So that all sounds real reasonable. I wouldn't personally use X. I think it's one of the slightly more awkward keys to hit. Oh, sorry, my cat found the microphone here. So yeah, and, you know, like E or F, those are in my opinion, the good keys for if you're not using them for someone else, then make use of them. In any case, let's actually try the game here. It's kind of weird. In the bottom left there's a kill spell button, like just that word kill just seems out of place in this setting. I have a task for you, Himawari. Plant beautiful gardens for the people of this world. Why did it just flash? I didn't touch anything. Is that it? That's all he says? It seems like he's still talking, but now when I press X, it's like there's nothing. So I like this art style a lot. The lines on the dude here are like a little distracting. I don't know if he's supposed to look like he's made of tree bark or something, but I like his beard, and the ambient occlusion just kind of looks neat on him. I don't know. Alright, so we're walking around looks a little slidey, like your feet are a few inches off the ground, it looks like, because the shadow doesn't connect to them. Press X to talk, and if they like the garden, that's not quite a sentence. And if they like the garden, like if you have an if, then you have to have a then. I don't know if, I mean, it could be like, and find out if they like the garden. I don't know if the developers are native English speakers. I have no reason to believe they are not, but... Well, you should plant something. Alright, so I just... Okay. So I press X to talk to this person thing. When this pops up, like, I don't really get the sense that it's this person talking necessarily. It just kind of seems... Especially since it's the same window that's telling me an instruction a moment before. Like right here, they're not saying this. But they're saying this, and there's like no indicator that it's actually the person saying it. So what you could do is, for one, I would differentiate between these kind of direction windows and the speaky windows. Like this could be text with a different background or without a background or something, just to make it look different. The other thing, you could have either a little, I don't know, triangle thing coming like off the person so it looks like a speech bubble, or you could like put the person's name with a colon, so that it's like that's who's talking. Which I mean, you could even do both, so that you can actually see kind of the names of all the little people, which kind of can, in some small way, pull you into the world a little bit more, I guess, if the people you come across have names. The cursor will turn green if you can plant a seed, so presumably, yeah, you put it over a rock or something, it's red. Looks like some of the particles kind of linger. It perhaps doesn't matter if this is just a really slow-paced game or something, but personally, I would make it so that the existing particles change color when you go over, so there's not like a lag. Like it can still look green for a second and then whatever. I know I'm super nitpicking, but that's just what I notice. So I guess this person is talking without me having to press the button this time, so that's a little curious. At least the window is like over their head this time. Fast-moving and short-lived grass tends to consume the resources around it, replenish them with fungus. So this one can grow underwater like other fungus species. It replenishes resources. A tall grass bamboo spreads slowly but surely. Be careful not to overwhelm other plants. Popper it's big. They prefer higher elevations. That's interesting. Your namesake is my name. Does it mean sunflower? Prefers low elevation. Okay. And another fungus, meme mushroom. Don't eat it, please. Okay. So I'm wondering if you have like infinite seeds. I don't know. You can also use the kill spell to clear existing. So it just sounds so mean. Also, it just says to clear existing. Like existing what? It's not really a clear sentence. Choose a seed from the toolbar down below. Already figured that out. Left click to plant a new seed. Try it. Let's give it a shot. We did it. Alright. Now the dog has somewhere to go to the bathroom. And yeah, this guy still isn't responding to X, even though it's popping up a little X thing. Good luck. Pay attention to how the plants interact. See that grass over there, I guess, passed on. Alright, we have a dash button. Might be one of those things where there's not really a reason not to hold down the dash. Which, if that is the case, it could get tiring over time, which would be a good reason to make it, maybe make an option in the menu, which is something you see kind of often where it does like the sprint automatically and then you could like press shift to walk instead, that sort of thing. I want some bamboo, some grass, and more bamboo. More bamboo. Alright, so it just keeps showing the last message here. This guy looks like he's seen better days. So what do? Just kind of start spamming things. Now this is short-lived. Consume the resources around it. Replenish them with fungus. I don't really... Okay, so the grass is growing by itself, but... Alright, so there's times where this kind of turns yellowish, and I can't really... It's like hard to see, like right now, for instance. Cursor, so it's kind of strange. It's not really as clear as I would expect a cursor to be, since it's kind of the most important thing on the screen. And I don't know why it turns red sometimes, I guess. Is it the type of soil, sort of, because this is like pinkish, and then over here is more blue, I guess. And this says you can put it underwater, so that's a thing. How come do I have some kind of energy where I can't keep planting? Because now it's... I have to plant over here? I don't really understand. Prefers higher elevations. This prefers low elevations, so... Flower, grass. The fungus replenishes resources, so that's taken off for some reason. Where can I plant this? On the pink part? I guess? I don't know. I don't really understand. Oh, maybe the coloring is the resources in the earth. Like the nutrients. Which would be, I think, a better word choice if that's what you mean. Use the word nutrients or something instead of resources. Because that suggests something that, like, you carry. Or something inherent to you or something like that, probably. So I'm gonna guess the pink areas are, like, healthier. The bamboo's taken off, the sunflowers are okay. The fungus went away. It's going this way. The grass is taken off over here. This is crazy just how fast everything is going. There's more of these guys. And it says you can plant these underwater, so... I also don't know, like, now it looks like it's green and I'm clicking and it's not planting. Is it because it's too deep or something? Because it's not clear to me. It planted over here. So, when the people ask for something, I assume there's not like a way you would harvest them or anything. What was that? Is that you? It just like zoomed across the screen. But are they just looking for like the stuff to exist somewhere? Bamboo, some grass, and more bamboo. She wants more bamboo. Bamboo spreads slowly but surely. Be careful not to overwhelm other plants. Alright, well, what if I plant it like right around you? Is that what you want? You want it in proximity? I don't really know. Again with the fungus. I guess there's only two fungi, right? There's this meme mushroom. I don't know what that suggests for the gameplay. Guess I can plant it here. I'm thinking the pink is the used up ground instead of the healthy ground at this point. So let's try and get more fungus around here. Alright, you got lots of mushrooms. You wanted grass, so let's get you some grass. Are you happy yet? Oh, more grass? Look at that environmental storytelling. She wants more grass. For some reason. Yeah, the whole press X thing just doesn't feel very responsive, because sometimes it does something and sometimes it doesn't. Well, she did change what she said before, so now I feel like I'm going backwards, because... What do you want from me? More fungus? Grass? Grass is struggling a bit around here. There's some. How do I make you happy? I don't know if there's like a condition where she becomes satisfied or something, or if she just always says this. I don't really know. She said something different before, so I'm curious about what happened there. This bamboo is all growing. Look at it growing around this guy. Does this count as a higher elevation? Or is there, like, something up higher? Oh. Huh. Well, I tried, lady. I don't know what else to tell you. These things, I guess they like being near the water. I don't know. Oh, it's going pink around them. Does that mean the pink is actually the replenished earth? I don't quite understand. Oh, look, it's a giant. Flowers make me smile, but not fungus. Eek. No room for mushrooms in my garden. Alright, why am I planting grass? He says he likes flowers. Give him flowers. I still don't know what the colors mean. It's a popper flower, genus grass. Alright, so the popper is also a flower. Is this not enough flowers for you? Well, if he likes flowers and no fungus, but the fungus is what's supposed to replenish the earth, and that's... I don't know if that's some kind of... issue. Well, if you're not smiling by now, I don't know what else you want, buddy. Thanks. Oh, he said thanks. Okay. I'm good with that. You're welcome. It is quite pretty. I like the water, I guess. And looks like there's some nice anti-aliasing and everything, so that's cool. A little bit of everything, you say. Well, let's start with... if I can find a place to plant these. Are they taking up resources? Is that why it turns pink, and then when they die or something it goes the other way, or... I don't know how that works. Maybe it's the opposite. So it looks like I can't... looks like the green is where stuff wants to grow here. Right? That must be it, so... except grass wants to grow on the pink? What? I don't understand, but... maybe we will figure it out someday. Some bamboo. We got one of these, at least for now. No, the fungus has died. Alright, so this tree thing is kind of obstructing a bit, so that's mildly annoying. But yeah, it seems like I can't plant much here because of... it's all pink, but the grass doesn't seem to mind the pink. Alright, so the grass is like absorbing the pink. So I guess some of them need pink and some of them need the green. It's really quite confusing to me. This is such a small area. How do I make you happy? X. A little more variety, please. Well, I'm trying. It's just hard to... no, I had a... right. Fungus. Planted under water. There it goes. Bamboo is growing. We need more grass on the... there we go. How's that? You did it! I did it! So I think I found 3 people who actually have requests. These sunflowers are still going. I think I remember it saying if you make everyone happy, it'll give you some story. least got bamboo, you know. The grass likes the pink, right? You happy yet? More bamboo? I make you happy. Wait, the grass likes the green part? I'm so confused now. Alright. Now it's just not responding to X anymore. I don't know what's up with this. Because it's clear that she has more to say after the and here, but it's not advancing, so. Don't know what's up with that. Sorry, I just bumped the mic a little bit there. I don't know what else to do at this point. I think I kinda... And yeah, this guy's not responding to X either. So that's a little annoying. But when there's a kill spell, that's... How does this work? Oh. Well, that's straightforward enough, I guess. Except I can't get it. Oh, you have to be close enough. I guess there's a range where you have to be nearby. Which makes sense, except that there's not really any indicator that that's the case. So it's a little slightly counterintuitive. And you can see the little cursor particles render behind the UI, which is disadvantageous. So yeah, I don't know if there's a win state here. Kind of got the impression that there was supposed to be. So let me see. Escape. Look at the game page again real quick. If you complete all the quests in this very short demo, you may get a glimpse of the truth. At the truth of what happened to the forest and to your clan and the reason why you were chosen by the Forest King. Okay, so I don't think that happened. I guess the success triggers didn't fully trigger for some reason. I don't know how that's supposed to work. I don't know if I'm supposed to like create some kind of balanced ecosystem at all three of these at the same time or whatever. That doesn't seem very possible to me. So it seems like everything just dies off pretty quickly. But yeah, so it does seem like it's a little buggy so far with the dialogue and everything. And as you can tell, I'm confused about some of the systems. I think I kind of figured out that certain plants like the pink and others like the green, but it's all pretty confusing. Conceptually, I do like how it's quite casual. It doesn't feel like there's a fail state, and I think that's kind of nice, you know, just kind of relaxing. Stuff happens pretty fast, which could be good or bad. I mean, it does feel like it's pretty fast, like it's the work you put into it just kind of dissipates too quickly, I think. So that's something to consider. It's nice to just have semi-immediate gratification when you just plant stuff and it just starts blooming and spreading, but yeah, and also kind of dies off pretty fast, and like I said, it just feels so short-lived. Like, intuitively speaking, when you're plant a garden, it's kind of a long-lasting sort of thing. It's not really this burst that just kind of appears and disappears, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Obviously, some of this stuff has lingered a lot longer, but for the most part, it's all kind of gone barren again, and that's kind of lame. Nonetheless, the art is really cute. I think you could add a little more. I mean, like if this was all blooming with flowers and stuff and they were more persistent, it wouldn't look as sparse, I'm sure. But they don't really last much, so... Like I said, I guess there's that minimum distance, so sometimes it's like you can't tell that your cursor is too far from your character, and it just makes it seem like the plant doesn't want to grow there instead of that you're not close enough. So if there was some kind of visual differentiation between those two situations, that would be nice too, I'm sure. So yeah, interesting game. I think it's obviously pretty early and it has a long way to go, so it would be interesting to see where they take it, what kind of new systems they add and everything. There's obviously a lot of room for kind of building on top of what's here already, so that should be cool to see. Hopefully this video was useful. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will see you guys later.